Today, we are going to create an animation using Google Slides. In this animation, we will create a cloud that will travel across the sky from left to right, and we will create a sun that will travel across the sky from right to left. So this is what it looks like. In this animation, you're going to learn a number of tricks. How to create the sun, how to create the clouds, how to use 10 different slides and have them move. This is part one of a two-part project. I think you're going to like it. And as always, have fun. To begin the assignment, open the slide deck and place your cursor on the first slide by clicking the white rectangle thumbnail in the upper left beside the 1. Once you have selected the first slide, a blue border will appear around it. Now we'll add a shape to your first slide. Click the Shape button in the menu bar. Find and select the sun graphic, and then click and drag it into the middle of the slide. The blue lines around the sun figure indicate that you have selected it. Click the squares in the corners and on the sides and drag to resize your sun. Next, click and drag the shape into the upper right-hand corner of the slide and, using the corner squares, resize the sun so that it's about 1/3 the height of the slide. Click the circular dot at the top of the sun to rotate the figure, and the yellow dot to resize aspects of the shape as desired. Not all shapes have a yellow dot, but the sun does. Now, let's change its color. Click the shape so that the blue lines around it appear. Click the Fill Color Paint Bucket icon in the toolbar and select a cheery yellow. Next to the Fill Color Paint Bucket icon is the Line Color tool. Click it and select orange. You will notice the border changes color. Then, click the Line Weight button beside the Line Color tool and select 8px, or 8 pixels, making the shape's border thicker. The next button, Line Dash, adds dashes to the shape's border. Now that you have your sun, it's time to animate it. In this case, we want to click the shape only once so that we select it and copy the shape. You can use the menu to copy it, but I highly recommend learning the copy and paste keystroke shortcuts because they are so useful. For a Chromebook, copying is Alt-C, and on a Mac it's Command-C. Once you have copied the sun shape, click on the thumbnail of the second slide on the left side of your screen and paste your copied sun using the appropriate keystroke shortcut. For a Chromebook, Alt-V, and on a Mac it's Command-V. When you paste the shape onto the second slide, it will appear in the same location as the original was on the first slide when you copied it. Drag your pasted sun a little to the left. Once you are satisfied with the sun's placement on the second slide, copy the image again and paste it on the third slide, again dragging the image a little farther to the left. Continue to copy, paste, drag, and repeat for all 10 slides. By the 10th slide, the figure should be near the top left edge of the slide. Use your up and down arrow keys to go back and forth between the first and 10th slide. As you do this, you will see the start of your animation. How quickly, slowly, roughly, or smoothly your sun moves is determined by how much you move it in each frame. Slide. The more you use slides, the more you will learn how far you should move a figure to get your desired effect. Now, let's insert something to interact with the sun. Go to your first slide, click Insert, Image, and search the web. For this example, you want to use a picture of a real cloud, not a drawing or cartoon. Select the image you want by double-clicking on the image. Try to select a cloud with lots of blue sky around it. At this point, you have a picture of a cloud on your slide, but it probably has a lot of blue sky around it and doesn't fit well with your sun graphic. To fix this, double-click your cloud image. Black bars will then appear on the corners and sides of the image, your crop tool. Use them to slide the photo's edges inward until you only have a cloud in the image. Hit the Enter key, and the image will crop to where you slid the black bars. If you didn't get the cropping you'd hoped for, simply double-click the image again and move the bars as needed. Your image probably still doesn't quite have a cloud shape, though. Click the image once to select it, making the light blue squares in the corners appear. Find the Crop Image button in the toolbar. The Mask Image arrow is hidden between the Crop Image and Reset Image buttons. Click the Mask Image arrow and then select the cloud shape. Now your image should look more like a cloud. The Mask Image tool is useful for taking real photos out of the standard rectangle. Drag your new cloud to the upper left side of your slide. Resize if necessary. Repeat the process of copying, pasting, and positioning the cloud on all 10 of your slides, moving it slightly to the right each time. At some point, it should slide over the sun. Go to your next slide and, using your up and down arrow keys, watch the next phase of your animation in action.